Hello everyone, welcome to Breaking the Barriers, powered by Kale Logistics Solutions. Today we have Mr. Tribhuvan Negi, who is a CTO, and his inspiring presence in Kale has brought a lot of changes. So today we'll be talking to him and knowing lesser facts about him. So welcome to Breaking the Barriers, Mr. Negi. So shall
Thank
we
you,
start?
Ronika, and thanks for having me here in this forum. Really excited to talk to you guys.
Thank you so much. That's nice. So, I want to ask you first question is, so how do you, approach your goal settings and how do you motivate your team to, set those goals and achieve those goals?
Yeah, when you are working with a company like Kale Logistics, which is growing at a rapid pace, goals, objectives are very very important. So for me, my goal setting for me and for the entire team have starts right from the top. The time we look into our business strategy, our next year goals at the corporate level, then I take those goals and try to break down into more team goals, functional goals. Um, I'm a great fan of metrics and measurements. So we break down those goals into measurable KPIs. We do a lot of analysis discussions, right, to ensure that these goals and the KPIs are measurable, and then we work with the teams to align these goals with the team. We work with individuals and leaders to align the goals with them, and over the year we set metrics to measure these goals, and we have a governance model in place where every month we measure against these goals. There are multiple forums where we bring these goals and our performance against those goals for presentations, and we measure it quarterly, semi-annually, and ensure that our progress is aligned with what we want to achieve over the year.
Okay, that's I think pretty enlightening. So next, I would like to ask is, which is the best advice that you have come across, and how have you implemented in your life,
Oh,
professionally and personally? In whichever way you want to tell us.
So lot of advices. I can't point to one, but more than an advice, I think the best thing that happened to me and that influenced me was, I think, my that came from my father actually. Way back when I was studying in class 10th and 11th, I come from a small town. So my father, I was kind of an average in study. So he wanted me to do good, like any other father. So my father used to believe that if you start your day early and you consistently do things which you want to do, and you will be successful. So every morning he used to wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and he used to put up a cup of tea in front of him. He never used to instruct me, and so he keeps on doing that for weeks, months, and every day he'll come and say, I think you can do it. Just start working on it. Be consistent. I think after 2-3 months watching him doing the same thing, he wakes up at 4:30. He used to take tuitions at 4:30 in the morning, and I had never had the motivation to get up at that early in the morning and study. So he used to do it consistently. Over time I realized, my father is so consistent in doing that, and he just do it. He doesn't advise me. If I do the same things, if I am consistent in doing things up, I make my effort, I think I can do something. And I think that was the best thing. You can influence people, you can change people without talking a lot, giving words. I think just action matters. That's what I learned from him. Just do, when you want to advise someone, just do something for him.
Yeah, I think our parents are the biggest inspirations for us. Yeah, that's really true.
Yeah, that's true.
So the next question I would like, you have such a hectic lifestyle. You are working throughout the day and sometime late nights and all. So how do you keep yourself motivated? It's becomes very tedious at one point. So how do you keep yourself motivated?
So at Kale, since I'm living in Mumbai and my family is yet to move from Delhi to here, I think books are my best friend. I really, I read a lot. And I read anything and everything that I can get hold of. I can even read a maths book over the weekend.
Wow.
I can read a tech book, or I pick any management book. So I make my goals for reading, every week, every month, and I'm deep into books. So I read anything and everything, and I accept the fictions, and that keeps me very, very
Motivated.
cool, motivated, and that's helped me unwind things. I go for some walks in the morning sometimes. That's another thing I do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
So you are a technology person that we know of. So which is it one technology which is, at present it's obsolete, but you still feel that this is one technology which can be brought back and still has its relevance, What anything like that you have?
It's very difficult to say which technology to bring back, because technology have evolved, new things have come in. But more for the nostalgic reasons, I think two things. One is the old Walkmans, right? I still remember those days,
That's so
hanging
true.
your Walkmans around and running, jogging. And second thing is, I used to like those old black and white TVs. And I don't know why, but maybe that was a time when all family used to sit together, watch. There's only one program. So I think we should,
The
some
Doordarshan days, huh?
Doordarshan days, yeah. So those are the two things, I think we should bring back.
Okay, so continuing with the same question, I would like to know which is the present technology which is very you find very exciting and you see a great future for it.
It has to be AI. It has to be AI, Gen AI, and things have drastically changed in last 2-3 years, right? With the advent of Gen AI, with Gen AI, the AI is in the hand of the common developers. You can do a lot of innovations. You can bring it, to your products. So I think that's one thing that's and that's where we are focusing on. We are setting AI labs. We are building AI teams. So that's what will really bring a lot of innovations, and easy innovations, I would say, to the companies like us.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I agree completely. And last but not the least, if there is any famous personality, living or dead, and you want to have dinner with, is there anybody like that?
there are many, again, but more recently, I would say it has to be OpenAI CEO Sam Altman.
Okay.
The reason is, I always wonder, when you bring such breakthrough technology to the world, how do you really balance innovations and company progress, investments? So if I have a chance to talk to him, I'll say that should be my questions to him. How does he really drive those innovations and the challenges you face day to day from competitions, from so many different things? So I think
So
he's the guy.
wishing you all the best that maybe one day your wish is fulfilled and maybe you'll have dinner with him. So thank you so much for giving us your precious time. And that's all for now, and see you in the next episode again. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Renuka. Thanks.